Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. In today's episode, I can't give y'all no updates on the 100K plaque, but pretty much, I think I might have said this in the last episode that it doesn't look like I'm going to receive my plaque anytime soon. It looks like that I'm overall going to receive my plaque probably sometime next year, maybe. I think that's when I'll be eligible on getting my plaque. And it's really messed up because, if you guys know me, you know how much work I put into content creating. Like, I have made sacrifices putting everything that I got into content creating. Like, I have hyped up this job as many times as I possibly could. And I'm not going to say anything about podcasting, Twitter, and TikTok, any of that stuff, but YouTube. Like, overall, like, that's where it all started, and it's really messed up on how many times that I've promoted YouTube as a business, and it just seems like that I haven't gotten anything in return. I feel like I have earned my keep as a YouTuber, and I feel like I put more attention into YouTube than I do any other platform. I mean, like, when I'm sitting down, like, I really had to focus on other platforms to, overall, like, have something going for it. But I feel like I've put more of my attention into YouTube. So it really feels like a slap in the face when I put so much work into YouTube and all I feel that I get back in return from YouTube is strikes. And just yeah, that's about it. And I'm like, man, that's really messed up. Like, no, it's really messed up. And the thing is this, I do want to make a lot of different videos talking about, YouTube and just all the weird, shady stuff that it has going on. But honestly, though, what is that going to do? Like, I just reached out to a like popular, they're kind of it's like a really popular like news like content creating news website and things. Like, it just talks on all stuff related to content creating, whether it's a video game or a content creator, whichever. But yeah, I reached out to them, and I haven't got no response. I mean, I just reached out to them, so I'm not expecting like an instant response. But I don't even know like if they will respond, like, and as many times as I've talked about it on YouTube, podcasts, social media, and all that stuff, it's like it don't seem like anything has changed. And it don't seem like anything will change until I am that creator with like millions and millions and millions of views. Like, I am a recognized content creator and stuff. So yeah, it's just really messed up that that's where I'm at. And so overall, it's not going to slow me down. Like, I'm still going to be a content creator. I mean, I just don't want it to get to a point where they decide like, oh, well, let's just give him a few more strikes and just take down the whole channel. I think maybe if something like that were to happen, then I probably would be a really upset. It's like, I worked so hard to get a channel to 100K, and it's just to have it where it's like, okay, I get there and then I just pretty much just get instantly shut down. Like, no, that's messed up. That's really messed up. And that's something where I'm like, I'm trying to be a forgiving person, but I think in a situation like that, I really don't want to speak it into existence, but that's something where I'm like, I think it would be, for a while, I would have some sort of issues with YouTube. So I really do hope that it never does get to that point. But I mean, if it does, then I would just overall have to figure out another platform to be on and stuff, because I honestly do feel that way, that like YouTube doesn't want me on their platform. I mean, when I seen so many, I literally made a tweet talking about all the different content that I've seen since I was 13 years old. Like, and a lot of the content I did see when I was 13 years old, like, you guys had full, like, and this is when YouTube was YouTube. This wasn't like the kiddie YouTube. Like, no, this was like YouTube was a free world YouTube. And when I tell you guys, like, when I seen some of the content that I was seeing back when I was a kid, bro, you would have thought like YouTube wasn't even the kid friendly, like definitely a 180. It was 100% a 180 of what they are now. Like what they are now, it's like, yeah, they're trying to be all kid friendly and all that, but it's like you have to understand that a lot of the people that are on YouTube aren't kids. It might be more kids than more adults, but there's a lot of adults on YouTube. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you guys literally have a whole YouTube Kids website. It's like, fam, focus on pushing kids to that website. But it's like having it where I gotta change who I am as a creator to accommodate these kids. It's like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but at the same time, it's like, bruh, I'm not doing videos. The thing is this. If kids watch my videos and they understand my videos and they understand that I don't mean anything bad by my videos, then fam, that kid is smart. But if a kid watches my videos and they get some wild ideas, there ain't no different than a kid watching a movie and getting some wild ideas from that movie. You mean to tell me that an impressionable kid will watch my videos, get all these wild ideas from it, but let's say they come out with a movie talking on gang violence, you know, then the kid's thinking, oh, that lifestyle looks cool, going around with guns and all that, robbing and killing people and all that stuff. That's allowed on YouTube because, oh, it's being talked about in a documentary fashion, it's being talked about in a news fashion. But it's like, if I'm trying to think, if I'm, pretty much the videos that I do, where if I'm doing a voiceover video or a reaction video, those videos or even if I'm doing some sort of comedy skit, like that was one thing that I remembered about with YouTube, is that there was a video that I made and pretty much everybody involved in the video was black. So just hear me out when I'm describing this video, right? So pretty much everybody in the video, black, myself included, the people that was talking in the background, whole black cast, right? So anyways, the video was overall making fun of how I dealt with racism like back in the day when it came to gaming and stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, like, fam, YouTube, so pretty much what the video was is that I was sitting down and just playing a game, and then I think it was either one of two audios, but I believe both audios, it's a black person talking and stuff. I think it was the one audio where the guy, he was saying down with the N-words. Now, I know a lot of people may overall look at that and be like, hey, yo, that is wild. But the thing is this. I wasn't promoting, I guess more so I was promoting the fact that black people deal with racism. So I'm saying at the end of the day, it's like, fam, how is that? And I did it more so in a comedy fashion. What's crazy, right, is that that video was taken down, but you can watch the full movie of Django alongside with every single clip that has been uploaded of the movie Django. And I'm saying there's probably a lot. No, it's even besides Django and stuff, because I'm not going to say that it was a movie that discussed racism, but there are content creators that have promoted racism on other people's platforms, on other people's channels. I'm saying there was one YouTuber where this was like years and years and years ago, but I talked on how he was just openly saying the N-word in his videos. Bro ain't black. And you mean to tell me his videos, he can surpass millions of views? And you mean to tell me like I make a short little comedy skit talking about it and my video gets taken down, but he can openly say the N-word? And I know people are going to want to have that argument on like, oh, well, it's just the N-word. Anybody should be allowed. And I'm like, so you mean to tell me that conversation can be discussed on YouTube, but I can't do no comedy skit? Like that, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I truly do believe that there is some sort of favoritism going on with YouTube, because stuff like that to me just doesn't make any sense. You know, it doesn't make any sense at all, where it's like you don't want kids to see some content, but it's like if it's done in a news story or if it's done in a documentary or a movie, it's okay. My thing is this, what's the difference? You know, it's like kids will watch a movie. My thing is this, kids will watch a superhero movie, for an example, and they think that they're that superhero. Kid could go out and get a Black Panther costume. That kid's going to think that he's Black Panther. That kid, if they see the Spider-Man movie, they're going to go think that they're Spider-Man. If they get Captain America, Superman, Batman, whichever, they go out, watch the movie, and they get a costume, they're going to think that they are that superhero. My thing is this, I don't think I have ever done any form of content that can make a kid think to themselves, hey, I can do that. And I've never promoted the idea of kids doing stuff that I've seen, because no, I'll admit, I have seen some crazy things when it comes to videos and stuff on YouTube. And that's even more so a reason why I will never ever condone the stuff that I see. I may laugh about it, I may find it entertaining, but I'm never going to say in my videos, hey, kids, do this. If it's positive, if it's like, hey, kids, go outside, get some fresh air. You know, it's like, get from the inside house dust and, you know, go outside and relax a little bit. That is as far as it's going to go. But it's never going to be like, oh, hey, kids, go blow up a building. Go try to flip a car with your friends. Go out and commit crimes. Why would I say that in any of my videos? For what reason would I have to say that? The way that YouTube, the thing is this, the way that YouTube be taking down my videos, you would have thought that I was doing that stuff. And I'm like, fam, that's how I even know, even more so a reason where nobody is watching at the YouTube headquarters. There is not one single person watching those videos. I'm like, and I said this yesterday when I did the other podcast episode talking on the strike, where I know for a fact you can throw any number at me on how many people are sitting around in so-called quote unquote watching YouTube videos that's been flagged, or you know, the guideline bot, whatever, it unsent them. They're not watching those videos. They're not. Because it could be, my thing is this, it could be a 3-hour video, it could be a 4-hour video, it could be a 10 minute. Do you honestly think that somebody is sitting down, taking the time on watching those videos? The thing is this, they can be the most like reactive person in the world. They can fast forward the video to, or like make it faster, like going like double the speed or something like that. They can do whatever it takes to make the job a little bit more easier. It's still not going to be enough people. It's not. And then they got it. Then if a person submits an appeal, they got to go back and watch that video again. It's like, come on now, really? It's something where I'm like, the thing is this, that's like them telling me that I have to sit down and watch all of my videos within the work hours I am there. Because I imagine that it would, even if they were sitting there 24 hours, or even had somebody come in and replace them in things, and then they just never close, I do not believe that there are people sitting around watching a bunch of different YouTube videos. Because I guarantee and I promise you, there are probably people uploading videos just to troll YouTube. Do you think that they're sitting down and they're watching those videos? No, they are not. No, they are not. So that's why I'm like, when I hear that, when they're saying that there's a small team of people watching my videos, I don't believe that. I'm like, show me those people watching my videos. Because I guarantee and I promise you, it's either going to be some fake generic AI crap, or it's going to be people laughing about my videos. Because that's one thing throughout the time I have been a content creator, and the times where they've taken down videos that have been sitting on my channel for years, I have never had somebody complain about my videos. Never. So like, for an example, when they took down, it was a angry grandpa prank reaction, and they took down the video for whatever reason and stuff. I think they were saying like, oh, it's promoting like prank violence or whatever. It's like everything is always violent on YouTube. And it's like, you can see people upload full-blown fighting, boxing, UFC and all that. That's the crazy thing about it, where it's like, you don't want violence, but at the same time, you allow violence to be uploaded onto YouTube. There's whole boxing channels, UFC channels, other forms of mixed martial arts. And it's like, okay, if you're so worried about kids watching violence, then it's like, fam, a kid could very well see those videos, go to school, roundhouse kick a teacher talking about, oh, I seen Anderson Silva do it on YouTube. So it's like, now this teacher can possibly have a concussion all because of a video that I'm like, fam. And that's the thing. I've never had somebody comment on my videos talking about that they're going to go and do this. And if they did, then I'm like, fam, something is wrong with that kid. But for the most, and that's something where it's like, even if there's just ways of like having it where I'm not going through this type of stuff, it's like, fam, I don't care if you guys have some sort of warning on my videos beforehand, because I see a lot of other different platforms do that. So I'm like, fam, if you gotta have some sort of warning or shadow ban the video, whatever the situation is, but it's like, that's one thing that I can say is that I've never had any of my fans complain about my videos. Never. So that's why I'm like, it's just something where I really wish that YouTube would fix their website, but I really don't know if they ever will. I really don't. And it's something where I'm like, hopefully one day they do decide to fix their website. But I mean, if they don't, then it's just one of those things where a lot of creators are going to have to suffer because YouTube is like, hey, we're not going to fix our website. We're just going to leave it how it is. And I'm like, to me, that's really messed up. That's really messed up that a lot of creators, they put so much work into their platform. They put so much work into their videos, and then they have it get taken down because of some old jacked up bot on YouTube. So you know what? The thing is this. I really don't know where I currently stand with YouTube. Obviously, I'm still going to post videos. I'm still going to be a creator no matter what. But when it comes down to supporting and promoting YouTube as a business, that's done for. So anybody, they come to me and they're all like, oh, hey, I'm thinking about getting into YouTube. What should, I'm like, no. Get into TikTok, get into Instagram, get into any other platform besides YouTube, because YouTube has some really weird rules where sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work. And if it's a creator that they like, the rules are never going to be implied. But if it's a creator that they don't really know about, oh yeah, they're going to throw them rules in their face on videos. They're not even going up against the guidelines. So no, I'm going to be flat out honest with people. I'm going to tell people, I'm like, no, it's probably best if you just wait on it. Wait until you get you become a big enough creator, then you create yourself a YouTube channel, and then start doing YouTube videos and stuff. But I'm like, but I guess, yeah, just be extremely cautious on what you post, because YouTube's kind of weird about that stuff. So, but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode, and peace.